really need you to get off the couch for my first appointment with Zach. Grace, can you please get off the couch?
I would, but I can't. I've lost the ability to move.
Well, you must have been moving at some point today because I see you made another trip to Troy's condo to steal something random.
That's not random. That's a spice rack. And I didn't steal it. I earned it.
Right. Look, like I said, I completely understand your impulses.
Do you think you should sleep with Mr. Cooper?
The mailman?
Yeah. You think he's cute?
I think he's old.
I just figure it's time for me to try like a real man, you know? Someone who's really lived. And we got talking the other day and we actually have a lot in common. We both like reading other people's mail, smoothies. Oh, I love this show.
This is an adult diaper commercial.
It's the one with the crossing guard.
Grace, he'll be here any minute. We need to straighten up.
In a second. The end is the best part. She gets the diapers and then all her grandkids gather around her as she helps them cross the street. See, look. They're so happy she can work again.
Can you try to get all of the tissues and candy wrappers off the couch? This is no longer just a living room, it's a home office.
Why do you get a home office? Maybe I need a home office. Maybe it already is.
I'm trying to make my patient feel comfortable and welcome.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't have the couch. I need it.
And you can have it, except for Tuesdays at 4 p.m. when I'm using it for therapy. Which is right now. Grace! I'm trying to stay calm, but I told you about it this morning, and you have had all day to make this place look presentable. I need things to be perfect. Principal Moore can't know that his son is my first patient.
Fine. Just, I'm not bothered with ones with the cushions, though.
I want things to go well, you know? It's uncertain right now whether or not this job is going to be like a permanent thing. I need to prove myself if I want to be considered full-time, which would be, I mean, just thinking about having a full-time job is thrilling.
You need a boyfriend so badly.
No, I don't.
Don't get me wrong, this 24-year streak is a real accomplishment, but enough is enough. You need to go to a bar or a website or... Oh, your patient could be your boyfriend. I mean, you're sure trying hard to impress him.
I'm not trying to impress him. I'm trying to seem professional. I'm trying not to seem like a therapist whose home office is a dirty couch that smells like tears.
I bet he's gonna be hot. I mean, we know his dad was a total fox. That picture of his mom's room is just like, ugh. It's sad to think someone that hot has to get old, you know? And it's like, good for you, Mom, for dating the hot guy, but then stupid Mom for marrying the plain-looking guy and only having reasonably attractive children. If she had stayed with that guy, the one in the photo, we would be hot.
We wouldn't exist.
Whatever, Darwin.
Besides, we are hot.
I hate to break it to you, little
Don't
sis,
call me little sis.
but the proof is in the pudding. And where are our boyfriends? Hot girls have boyfriends.
You should know that you have a habit of saying completely untrue things like they're facts.
What's your patient's name?
Zach?
I say you make Zach your boyfriend.
Zach is 18 years old and he's my first client, so in conclusion that would be like the stupidest thing that I could do.
There is often a fine line between the stupidest thing you could do and the sexiest thing you could do.
Like sleeping with a 75-year-old mailman?
Perfect example.
Grace, promise me you're not going to do that.
Why? You bet on my case to be more active. Lucky Mr. Cooper would feel very active.
You know what else would feel really active? Taking all of Troy's things back to his condo before he presses charges. I bet that would feel really, really active.
Yeah, so...
Dogs? Why is there a padlock on the attic door? Oh no, Grace, no. I told you not to do this. We talked about this and everything. We made a pros and cons list.
Rage can't be divided into pros and cons. Oh, shut up, listen. It sounds like they're trying to break down the door with their tiny, useless paws. Okay, one time Troy and I were just like laying in bed and one of those creatures jumped on me and its like anus landed right on my eye. Have you ever had an anus on your eye? Well, I have! Oh, and then the other one put its paw over my mouth as if to shush me. Tell me that wasn't premeditated. Those little bastards are pathological.
Troy must be a wreck.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Do you think Troy's having a hard time? Oh, because that would just be awful.
This is cruel, Grace.
It's not cruel, they're beasts.
They're chihuahuas.
You know, you've become awfully judgmental since Mom got you this job. I liked you better when you were unemployed. You're more mellow.
I was paralyzed with depression.
You were a great listener. And look, after everything Troy did to me, I have a right to seek my revenge. I mean, I was planning a wedding for fuck's sake. And if he wants his dogs back, he can just man up, come down here, and get them. Oh, and when he does, he's finally got to deal with me. Oh, he better wet himself with remorse if he ever wants to see those little bastards again.
Do you really think that it's worth it? Doing all of this just to see him again?
You know, just because you're functional doesn't mean you won't hit rock bottom again. You could fall back in this shit any moment. And when you do, I'll be here waiting.
Thank you. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Grace, please.
Fine, I'll move. This time. But just know, I really like that couch. And I really resent having to move. Oh, and if I see Troy's car pull up, I'm going back down here. Shit's gonna get crazy.